輸入 Panda Deal，慳高達150蚊，用優惠彈 7-Eleven， 樂天王朝，新記雞粥，淡仔3個。
With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Here's Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's cleared by Damian Lillard.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Here's Lillard. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Not much a defender can do against Giannis there.
About a minute into this first quarter. Here's Edey. Kicks it out to Bane. Off target at the rim. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's not going to go for him. Here's Wells. Jackson, the screen. Puts up a three. Antetokounmpo with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Moran. Rebounded by Kuzma. Here's Milwaukee. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
And the ball out of play. The Bucks will have it. All right, let's go to Allie LaForce now, who spoke with Doc Rivers.
And we discussed his plan for John Morant. coach smiled and said, I just told my guys to stay ready out there, ready for anything, because Morant can do so many surprising things. We just have to stay on our toes. Hopefully that flexible mindset helps the defense keep up with Morant's antics out there. PA.
And Allie, thanks. Kuzma for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Outside Bane to end the run. Connects from downtown.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Jackson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
Memphis trailing here. And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. 1:49 left to play in the first. Pass to Edey. And here's Clark for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lillard right side. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Inside. Porter's shot is off. And here's Memphis. They trail by one. Now here's Morant. No points yet. Kicks it out to Kennard. Pass to Morant. And here's Kennard. Defended by Portis. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Sims.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now here's Portis. Stolen by Kennard. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And the dunk by Jackson.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Here's Sims. To the inside. To end the drought. And it's good on the layup. Lillard's got 7 points in the game.
And you see how comfortable Lillard is once he gets inside. Very patient.
Pass to Jackson. Good if it goes. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Memphis ahead. They lead by a bucket. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Oh, look at Giannis power in.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
Here's Portis. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. They get it again. Back to Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Portis gets the bucket.
Love the pop in Portis' game right now. Superb job hitting the offensive glass.
Here's Huff, defended by Portis. Bane with it. He has 6. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Out to the right wing. Back to Trent. Pass to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Back to Morant. The shot. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Milwaukee in the lead.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
Pass to Prince. 4-3. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist.
A good shooter and has some range. Taurean Prince welcoming all catch-and-shoot opportunities.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Substitution for your Bucks, Kyle Kuzma.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. From deep, Bane. On target from range. Bane's got 9. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Morant. Jackson outside. Oh, he dunks it right on Kyle Kuzma. Man.
Oh, my goodness. Jaren Jackson Jr., get that one trending, please.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Kyle Kuzma the last few seasons has been pushing his scoring over 20 points per game. He said, I'm showing the league that I'm not just a role player. Having a leadership position and getting better every single game, that's what I care about. I want to keep elevating. Brian, high hopes.
Just the 27th pick back in 2017. He's having a dynamite career. Pass to Edey. Morant looking for an opening. Here's Edey.
Getting better at reading defenses. You see Morant's willingness to give up the ball to his teammates.
Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Outside Morant. From deep three-point range. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Lillard. Fires from deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. And it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Milwaukee out in front. They're up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, Brent, there's some players who never stop talking trash on the court. Was that distracting to you?
Not really, B.A. That's kind of the fun part of the game when somebody's trying to get under your skin a little bit. If it's not just playing defense and it comes with a little chit-chat, it sometimes draws your attention and makes you focus a little bit more. And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Here's Prince. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Maybe a little overconfidence, trying to go big instead of taking the sure thing.
Right side, Morant. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
And Morant can really fill it up, especially from these in-between areas.
He shoots it. Again, Milwaukee!
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by the Bucks. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Well, Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going like this.
And it's Morant missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
5 to shoot. Edey for 3. And again, Memphis no good. The Bucks leading by 6. Lillard outside. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 8 points here in the quarter. Here's Wells. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And now we've got an intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line, Brent.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Huff. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Lillard can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Stevens. Drops in the 3. Stevens has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Pass to Lopez. Out to Lillard. From the arc. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Here's Pippen, defended by Lillard. Picked by Aldama. To the middle. Here's Pippen. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Tough. And another 3 for Memphis.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
It's Prince on the wing. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Up pulls it in. Grizzlies trail by 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Portis. Sinks the tray. Portis has got 5 points.
Now, Portis got that shot off really quick.
Here's Morant. Look at Morant working the paint. Nice.
Well, he didn't need to add the spice, but I like it spicy.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Memphis. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. 27 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Portis a screen. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Morant has no trouble scoring inside.
Pass to Portis. 2 on the clock. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Bucks. Continued to rack up. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Pippen. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Portis. Oh, the double clutch. And the layup is good.
Inside, Portis knows exactly what to do. He gets physical and wins that joust.
And here's the fast break. Now Trent. Porter from outside. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
So both teams making some changes here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
The Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Prince. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Here he goes. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Down low. Here's Jackson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Just a load to deal with inside. When Jackson Jr. goes up strong, he puts the defense in difficult situations.
And so Jackson nails both of them. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024.
You know, really, by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here's Wells. And again, it's Memphis missing. Milwaukee in the lead. It's Prince on the wing. Antetokounmpo outside. And Giannis shrugs off the contact.
And I like that. Giannis slowing down just a little bit, in control there.
Here's Edey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Pass to Prince. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Kuzma with the ball. 6 to shoot. Prince can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And the second free throw is good. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Lillard. The rebound by Edey. Grizzlies trail by 6. From deep, Bane. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. .156 left to the game. Lillard can't get it to go. Jackson for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks leading by 3. Giannis striding in. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Jackson gets the bucket.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Lillard. Launches a 3. The rebound by Edey. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Lillard. .107 left to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
Well, Damian Lillard, he's got that score-first mindset, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
Oh, you know Morant wants it. And guess what? He got it.
And here's Lillard to the left wing. Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. A shot from the mid-range. It's rebounded by Memphis.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
And great poise there from Jackson. He's getting crowded by the defender, but stays cool and takes the foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within 2 here. And so Jackson nails both of them.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
There's 21 seconds left in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Timeout, Grizzlies! From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
It's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 3-point game. The 3 from Bane. And he sinks it. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied. Here's Lillard. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here we go. Now here's Lillard. Inside. Pass to Prince. Now here's Lillard. Offline with a 3.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Jackson surveying the D. To the paint. Here's Wells. Over Lillard. Wells, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Outside Morant. Pass to Edey.
Milwaukee's foul. Brian Prince. First personal foul. First team foul.
Morant with it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
Taking 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. Great action here if you're just joining us. About a minute into OT. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And here's Lopez from the arc. Memphis with a rebound.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Edey. Good, and the setup by Morant. And that's a double-double for him now.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Shot clock at 6. Tough points from Ja.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Nails it from 3.
And Kuz on the cruise with that bucket.
About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. Jackson, the screen. Oh, there's the alley. No good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.